My name is Diana Wilkie, and I'm from Roseville, California.
Tiffany A.G.
Educate Mary.
It's Ashley Osby.
Wayne Keith.
Lubbock, Texas.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Columbiana, Alabama.
Anton Montano, Houston, Texas.
You get professors from around the country as well as who are residing here in Alabama, so you get a broad sense of different practice ideas and different focuses across the country, which I think makes the program unique. You don't get that necessarily when you have a program in residency where everybody's located in the same spot. They get the best of the best from across the country, which is incredible.
We have professors who are or partners in large law firms in different parts of the country, who are teaching you, what they know. We have professors who are at other who are also teaching at other law schools who are teaching you what they know. Professors who have been very instrumental in terms of shaping the law in their particular field of practice.
You knew they loved what they did. That was the one thing I really liked. They all were extremely learned in what they were doing, and they were very accomplished. I remember we had one professor. She had so many degrees. We were just humbled that she would take the time to even, out of her busy schedule, to even teach us.
I really enjoyed being able to have professors from all over. You're not just having to go to one law school and you're having their professors. We had a reach of professors from East Coast all the way to the West Coast, as well as North and South, and you really got a different perspective on all sorts of things, business-wise and tax-wise.
You knew that they were willing to invest in us because of the way they would take time. Sometimes they would be in London, they would be all over the world doing what they were doing. We had a professor here who was taking students to a competition. He was in Philadelphia. People were in hotel rooms, and it was just, they loved class, and they were there for us, and we always had a good time.
Also, was an opportunity for me to take a tax LL.M program and work during the day as well. It was very flexible in that regard.
I think one of the best things about the online class is that you could access the information after class was over. And so most of my classes were Monday and Wednesday from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And that's generally prime time for dinner, dogs going crazy, children, husbands, everything.
It really was a face-to-face setting. I mean, when you're looking at the professor and the professor's looking at you for each class setting, you're watching the professor while they're delivering the lecture.
The technology is just really, really good in terms of the live classes. I mean, when you get called on, you're getting called on. It doesn't matter if you're sitting there in the room or you're thousands of miles away.
I was able to take it from my office, from my home. A couple times I had to take it in my car because I was traveling for court appearances, and the software and technology allows me to do that from anywhere that I'm at. And then you can also, and the programs are recorded, so you can go back.
So if you forgot something that someone asked, you could always go back and get the Blackboard class and then fast forward to say, you knew it happened after the first hour, so I would just fast forward to the first hour and then just watch the rest of it to kind of get it in my head, and I could pause it and everything. That's probably the best part.
Also, there's professors, there's brand new lawyers, experienced lawyers like myself.
Everybody had different angles, and so the perspective was what was exciting to hear someone who said, I remember when I practiced this 15 years ago, and then they'll be able to give us the progression of, say, IP law that has completely changed. That wasn't even a thing maybe 20 years ago, and now it's burgeoning into one of the largest and quickest growing markets. We had professors who required us to work in groups or work out problems together, and so during the problems, someone would say, well, this reminds me of when I was doing such and such. And that was helpful because I didn't have as much experience as a lot of them did in this area. And so it was really able to give you a kind of a real world perspective of, say, Mississippi law, because someone would say, here we don't have that. Or somebody from Russia, they'll talk about some international issues that they saw in this case that a lot of us didn't think of. So it was a great way to get deep in your perspective based on everybody else. And then now you have that relationship, with the classmate, and you can email them and, discuss further about that outside of class.
There's a lot of camaraderie. A lot of family feeling. I've had people in my class to refer cases to me and call me up and say, you do this, can you help us out? So it's been a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
It's been a very rigorous program.
This is not like college when you can wait until the last night before the test and study.
I'll tell you, don't think it's just a joke. It's not just like your average online program that you're just gonna, oh, it's an online thing, I'm just gonna sit down and not study. No, this is the real thing.
I could be in class one evening, my mind gets expanded regarding particular subject matters, and then the next day I'm applying those things like with my clients directly.
It more than met my expectations. I feel that I've grown a great deal as a practitioner. I feel that my knowledge level has expanded greatly.
In terms of like practical objectives, like learning particular skills, getting particular knowledge so that can help you with your career, this program was perfect for me.